What's up everyone, this is Tony with JRNYcrypto. Today's video is going to be 10 reasons why I believe cryptocurrency is the investment opportunity of a lifetime and why the cryptocurrency space is going to create millions of millionaires in the next 10 years. So before we get started, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please hit the bell to be notified when I create new cryptocurrency videos. I'm doing 5 crypto videos per week. Also comment below what are your thoughts on the crypto space right now and where do you see the crypto space headed by the end of 2020. So before we get started, I just want to mention I'm not a financial advisor and you should always make your own financial decisions. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Also, I have some great stuff in this video, so be sure to watch through all of it. Some huge information that I think is going to be game changing for cryptocurrencies. Also, if you know anyone looking to get into cryptocurrencies or might be interested, please share this video with them so we can get more people involved in the crypto space. I definitely believe right now is the best time to be getting into cryptocurrency heading into 2021. I definitely think crypto is going to be the investment of a lifetime and make many people millionaires in the world. So reason number one why I believe cryptocurrency is the investment opportunity of a lifetime right now is because Bitcoin is very scarce, as well as all cryptocurrencies are finite supply and they're limited supply. So the rate of inflation drops for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies. At the same time, there's a max supply that can ever be created. So this creates scarcity for these cryptocurrencies. So the more utility they have and the more scarce they become, basically the more they're going to become valuable. So to put things in perspective of how scarce Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies really are, Binance posted this recently. Only 0.27% of the global population can own one Bitcoin each. And this is not considering all the Bitcoin that are lost out of circulation forever. There's over 3.5 million Bitcoin lost forever that will never enter circulation again, as well as there's thousands of people that own multiple Bitcoin each, some even owning thousands. The Winklevoss brothers own 1% of total Bitcoin themselves. So considering that, I think this percentage would be much lower, closer to 0.2% or lower. So considering that not even 1% of the population can own one Bitcoin, I think that alone is going to make Bitcoin rise in value more and more as more people realize this. Basically, Bitcoin is going to become a collectible, just like many other things in the world, like trading cards or Beanie Babies. Anything that holds huge value is because it's very scarce. So that's a reason Bitcoin, I think, is going to become more and more valuable, even without utility or people using it for transactions. So also, there's not enough Bitcoin for each PayPal user to have 0.05 Bitcoin each. So recently there was news that PayPal is going to be adding Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies to their platform. So over 300 million people will get instant access to purchase cryptocurrencies. So they won't have to go sign up on Coinbase or Binance or other crypto platforms to purchase cryptocurrencies. And I do think many people are going to trust PayPal and using PayPal more than they would Coinbase or any other platforms. So that's going to add a lot of adoption and give a way for the masses to get into cryptocurrency much easier. And I think that's the biggest news we've had all year. So just more info on how scarce Bitcoin really is. If every PayPal user wanted Bitcoin, they'd only be enough for 0.05 Bitcoin or less. That's only about $500 of Bitcoin at the current price. So scarcity for cryptocurrencies is one of the biggest things that's going to help the price rise over time, especially since inflation is dropping for most cryptocurrencies where they issue less and less coins as time goes on as well. So Bitcoin just had its halving, and the amount of Bitcoin generated per day dropped in half by 50%. So millions of dollars less of Bitcoin are coming into circulation every single day. Over months and years, it has a massive impact on the total price, especially as demand is growing for these cryptocurrencies and the supply is dropping. That just pushes the price up more and more. So reason number two is because there's more and more people becoming millionaires every single day. And this is the younger generation that's inheriting wealth from their older family members. So back in 2016, 1,700 Americans become millionaires every single day. So this was only America as well. Now in 2020, and this spread worldwide, I definitely think this number would be over 4,000 to 5,000 per day. So that's 4,000 to 5,000 people every single day becoming millionaires. And this is the younger generations, and the younger generations are the one that are going to understand cryptocurrencies more and be more likely to invest in it. So I think as time goes on, it's just more and more money is going to be put into cryptocurrencies. especially what's going on in the world right now with inflation and everything. I definitely think people are going to be putting money into cryptocurrency for the first time when they never would have otherwise. So there's also around 50 million people in the world that are currently millionaires, having a net worth of $1 million or more. So if everyone in the world that was a millionaire wanted to put a small percentage of their portfolio into cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other cryptos, there just wouldn't be enough total supply for them all to own that. So once demand really starts picking up and more people are becoming millionaires and putting wealth into cryptocurrency, I think the crypto global market cap is just going to keep pushing up more and more over the years. So when people are discouraged that they're not able to invest a lot and they just think that they'll never be able to become a millionaire or be wealthy in life, I like to remind them that the odds of you being you are basically impossible. So the chances of you being 1 in 1,700 Americans becoming a millionaire every single day is actually more likely than you existing as you. So this chart basically goes over the odds of existing as you. And basically it comes to the conclusion that the odds of you being alive are basically 0. So reason number 3 is that we're still early to the game at this point in time. If you're watching this video and you own cryptocurrency right now, you're an early adopter and you will be greatly rewarded from that over time, as long as you're invested in cryptocurrencies that last and are doing big things. So Bobby Lee says $500,000 Bitcoin price, flipping of gold will come by 2028. And I definitely agree with that as well. I definitely think the scarcity of Bitcoin and the younger generation just wanting that more and it being easier to buy is eventually going to push that market cap past the market cap of gold currently, which is past 7 trillion. So I definitely think by 2025, we're going to see many cryptocurrencies past the $1 trillion global market cap, and many projects even multi-trillion-dollar projects. So we're still very, very early to the game. If you look at the crypto global market cap, we're only around 260 billion right now. And just in early 2017, we were only around 15 billion, and we did cap out at 830 billion at the peak of the last bull run at the end of 2017, early 2018. So looking at this information, you could really get a better understanding of how early we are to the crypto space still. Currently, only 1/4 of a $1 trillion global market cap I think is extremely low and undervalued, especially if you look at the volume here. For the past year has towered over the volume that we had at the peak of the last bull run. So I definitely think with how much the crypto space has grown in the past 2 years since the last bull run, it has definitely advanced much more overall, and I definitely think it's much more ready now for mass adoption than it was at the end of 2017. So next time we have retail FOMO coming in and everyone is wanting to buy cryptos, I definitely think we're going to be seeing crypto global market cap go past that $1 trillion. So reason number 4 is going to be crypto still has an extremely low market cap compared to top companies in the world. So this information here shows the total market cap of the top companies. Apple being first at 1.5 trillion, Microsoft nearly 1.5 trillion, Amazon at 1.3 trillion, Alphabet Inc. at nearly 1 trillion, and that's Google, Facebook Inc. at 700 billion. So when adding up just the top 5 companies, that adds up to around $6 to $7 trillion market cap. Comparing that to crypto is still extremely small, only being at 1/4 of $1 trillion global market cap. So once crypto starts growing and people see it's not going away and the demand starts rising more and more, I definitely think the crypto global market cap will be in comparison to some of these top companies. So gold's market cap is currently around 9 trillion as well, which just is insane compared to all cryptos combined is only around 250 billion. As well as Jeff Bezos, his net worth is 163 billion, which is about the total market cap of Bitcoin alone. So one person in the world has a net worth as much as all Bitcoin combined in the world. So just insane in my opinion. This type of information just really shows how early we are to the crypto space still. We're all early adopters, and the earlier you are with investments with a finite supply like this, the greater you'll be rewarded as long as demand keeps increasing. So reason number 5 is that cryptocurrency is basically becoming a hedge against inflation. With all the printing that's going on around the world for coronavirus and to prop up the economies, that's just going to cause major amounts of inflation in the upcoming years. And that alone is causing fear of inflation, and many people are looking to diversify their portfolios and are looking to buy cryptocurrency for the first time. Paul Tudor Jones announced he's buying Bitcoin as a hedge against inflation, and that he does have a couple percent of his portfolio in Bitcoin. He also compared crypto to the 70s gold trade, which at that time gold went up about 700% by the end of the 70s. So definitely I think we're headed into a bullish market, especially with big investors and wealthy people like this now getting into cryptocurrencies. Many millionaires and wealthy people are looking to diversify their portfolios now, so they're going to be looking to put at least a small percentage of their portfolio into cryptocurrencies, especially with all these altcoins doing 200 to 1000% profit in a short period of time. So the governments around the world are having to print trillions of dollars to prop up the economies during the coronavirus. Back in March, it was announced that coronavirus stimulus package to exceed $6 trillion. And this was back in March when there was much less cases. Now that coronavirus is getting worse again, I definitely think they're going to have to continue and add more to these stimulus packages. I did hear a second stimulus package is coming out very soon, especially heading into the fall and winter. I think it's going to be getting worse. So they're definitely going to have to be printing more and more in order to keep the economy up. But printing this amount of trillions of dollars is definitely going to be causing a massive amount of inflation. The average inflation per year is around 3%, but I definitely think we're going to be seeing over 10% per year for the next couple years due to all this stimulus package printing. So this chart here basically just shows the purchasing power of your savings going down as more and more money is being printed and added into circulation. So the more money they're printing for the stimulus packages, basically the less purchasing power your savings is going to have. So if you're keeping your money in a bank account, basically it's going down in value the longer you hold it and the more money that's being printed. So cryptocurrency being a hedge against inflation, people are basically putting money in crypto to protect their savings from losing value and actually go up in value at the same time. So as more and more people catch on to that, more and more people are going to be investing into cryptocurrencies, and the more value cryptocurrencies are going to have. So this chart here shows how inflation can sneak up on you. Basically a McDonald's menu in the 60s or 70s, nothing is over 80 cents even. So an entire meal was about $1.50. Today, the average meal at McDonald's is anywhere from $10 to $15 per person. So that's about a 1,000% price increase in the short span of about 50 years. So inflation does sneak up on you. It does happen slowly over the years, about 3 to 5% per year. But now with trillions of dollars being printed because of this crisis, I definitely think that rate of inflation is going to be spiking. And we'll definitely see the effect of that once we see the price of goods going up in stores. So number 6 is going to be that PayPal and Venmo are soon to roll out crypto buying and selling on their platforms. This gives access to over 300 million new people to cryptocurrencies. So this is said to roll out by the end of 2020, which I think is going to be the biggest thing for 2020 by far, even bigger than the Bitcoin halving. This gives access to the average investors to get into cryptocurrency much easier without having a Coinbase account or a Binance and having to deal with all that. They could just log into their existing PayPal account and purchase crypto. So this rolling out I think is going to be huge. It's going to give access to the masses to be able to purchase cryptocurrencies, and this is definitely a massive step in the right direction. So number 7 is going to be that Bitcoin and cryptos are getting mass adoption much quicker now. So this news just came out shortly after the PayPal news. Australians can now pay for Bitcoin at the post office. This gives access to millions of Australians to easily buy Bitcoin at the local post office. So a huge step towards mass adoption as well. Even bigger news, 7-Eleven, CVS, and Rite Aids are adding 20,000 store locations to be able to buy Bitcoin with cash. That's a massive step towards mass adoption as well. This just happened 4 days ago also. So we had the PayPal news, this news of the post offices in Australia, as well as 7-Eleven, CVS, and Rite Aid. All of this news came out within the span of a week. So mass adoption is definitely picking up very quickly. Also, some more recent news, there are now more than 8,000 Bitcoin ATMs worldwide, and that's 1,000 more than there was just in March. So number 8 is going to be that we just had the third Bitcoin halving at the beginning of May, which basically cuts the amount of Bitcoin created per day in half and reduces the amount of Bitcoin inflation. At the same time, we have the US dollar inflation drastically increasing. So those compared to each other, that will definitely increase the price of Bitcoin as well, especially since we have demand for cryptocurrencies rising at the same time. Historically, the price of Bitcoin has always had a massive price rise about a year to a year and a half after the Bitcoin halving. So the first Bitcoin halving, we had a 9,000% Bitcoin price increase a year after the first Bitcoin halving. The second Bitcoin halving, we saw a 3,000% increase about a year after that halving. And now we just had the third halving, so if this plays out the same way, we should have at least 1,000 to 1,500% Bitcoin price increase by mid-2021. So if this does play out, we will see a Bitcoin price of $115,000 in about August of 2021. But this is not including all the demand that's coming to cryptocurrency, all the mass adoption that's happening with PayPal and everyone adding options to purchase cryptos. I definitely think it could be much higher than that as well. So number 9 is going to be that both Ethereum and Cardano are launching staking, which basically allows holders of these cryptocurrencies to earn passive income at the same time as the value of their crypto they're holding going up as well. So Ethereum 2 staking upgrade can trigger a ETH price rally. This article goes over why a supply shock would come to Ethereum because of this. Ethereum being the second biggest project, I think this would help push the entire crypto space forward, as well as Cardano is launching staking by the end of July, and then first staking rewards are going out in August. So the crypto space is creating more and more ways to earn passive income and generate a side income from your cryptocurrencies, which I think is going to be huge, especially with traditional investors looking for alternative stores of wealth. I definitely think many people are going to be getting into cryptocurrency for the first time, at least with a small percentage of their portfolio. So reason number 10 being that many altcoins are seeing anywhere from 100% to 1000% gains in a short period of time. For example, Crypto.com's CRO going from around 5 cents all the way up to 12.5 cents. Zilliqa leading up to their mainnet launch, as well as staking, going from 0.005 cents all the way up to 3 cents. Theta leading up to their mainnet 2 launch, going from around 8 cents all the way up to 50 cents. So just insane return on investment on some of these projects. And I do think this is a great sign that we're headed into a bullish market. And we'll start seeing this type of profit for other top 10 cryptos as well. So some other smaller altcoins that have been seeing huge profit and still have a long way to go in my opinion. SparkPoint SRK, only at about $1 million market cap right now. It went up from about a $200,000 market cap beginning of May. And it is leveled out around 2 sats now, and definitely they're working on a lot of utility for this token, and I definitely think this is going to be a project that's going to be a huge investment for many people. Also, Atomic Wallet's new coin at about 60 cents right now and a $6 million market cap. This has gone up about 700% as well recently, and it hasn't leveled back out yet, so I wouldn't recommend buying back into this yet, but who knows, it could keep going up. I definitely think SparkPoint SRK has leveled out and is looking very good right now, especially because they're launching staking as well, and they're launching a learning platform and new mobile app games, as well as adding new utility to the token as well. So definitely a great project to have on your radar. So there's my 10 reasons why I think crypto is currently the investment of a lifetime. I think many people getting in and holding right now are going to be greatly rewarded, especially by the end of 2021. So we have many big things happening by the end of 2020, such as the Bitcoin halving. We have Cardano and Ethereum both launching staking, which is going to help push the entire crypto space along as well. And we also have PayPal adding the option to purchase and sell cryptocurrencies. So all huge things that I think is going to lead to the next bull run. Definitely we're leading into the next bullish market with all these altcoins going up anywhere from 100 to 1000% in a short period of time. So I definitely think we're going to be seeing the top 10 reflect on this soon as well. So if you guys found the video useful, please comment below. What are your thoughts on cryptocurrency right now and where is it headed end of 2020? Also, please share with anyone that may be interested in watching this video or interested in getting into the cryptocurrency space and looking to diversify their portfolio and savings. Thank you guys again for watching the video. I hope you guys found it useful, and I'll see you in the next one.